Hi all, in our today's session, let's talk about cloud computing deployment models. The different deployment models we have are public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So let's first start with public cloud. Here, servers are offered by a cloud provider in which each server can have multiple companies hosting their applications. Say, for example, Netflix is hosted on a public cloud, and maybe your application is also hosted on the same server. Or say its competitor Prime Video is also hosted on the same server and is sharing space. Right? So shareable storage. This is mostly used by us, mostly used by the general public. Common example is Google Drive. Though there is no problem of hosting application on a public cloud, still some companies have data policies and confidential data, right? So because of these data policies, we have different deployment models. So the next we have is a private cloud. So this can be configured in two types. You can get a separate servers for yourself, no matter how much space is empty, no matter how much server is free. Say if I don't want other companies' data on my server, or say I want the data to be isolated on a particular server, then I go for this private cloud. This is called dedicated storage. And the second way to do this is buy your own server and create your own cloud in your data center. You buy all the stack of servers required and you host your application as if you're hosting on a provider. So you're buying your own server and you're hosting your data. So it's a dedicated storage and mostly used by an organization. Right? So then we have hybrid cloud. When you want to have a kind of infrastructure wherein you're using some of the public cloud and some of the servers from private cloud, then it becomes a hybrid cloud, right? For example, consider a research company where the marketing website is hosted on a public cloud, but it also has access to login. And when the user logs in, they will be able to see the research material. So this research confidential material does not exist on the server of a public cloud. Instead, it is hosted on a private cloud. But from the user's perspective, it is all the same. Only the backend infrastructure differs, right? So then coming to the community cloud. So nowadays, many organizations are coming up with this idea saying, let's buy a storage and divide the space between us. So organizations form as a community and they purchase the storage space and share the space between them. So this costs less than the public cloud and more than a private cloud, right? So that's all about today's session. Thank you.